I think we are recording now, correct? Yeah.
Usually there's an icon. Oh, there it is. Sorry.
I can see the recording on my.
Yes, I see a stop and pause recording in my end, so I assume they are recording. I'm gonna admit a few people. There's a few people just joining us right now, so we're gonna wait until they connect so we can start. Probably one more minute and then we are done. So my name is Carlos Coronel. I am the IT Resources Director and ISA Instructor for the Jones College of Business. With us in this session is also Catherine Kelly. Catherine?
Hi, I'm Kathryn Kelly. I'm a product trainer with Panopto, and I'm going to be hanging out in the chat answering your questions.
So if you have any question during the presentation, we're going to cover a lot of material. Therefore, sometimes you got a moment of brilliance and got a question, just write it in the chat, open the chat window, write it. Kelly, Catering will be there and answering questions, and we will go back to the chat after the session to review any questions that you still may have. First of all, as you know, Panopto is a video management system that is currently integrated with the LMS, with D2L. What that means, we're going to learn a lot of what that means in here. One of the first things that I want to explain to you is that Panopto is a video management system that allows you to manage all your videos. You can think of as a private YouTube for your classes or for your personal use here on the university. It has a lot of security built in, a lot of features that we're going to learn today. It is not a video editor, so it's not fair to compare Panopto to Camtasia or iMovie or Captivate. It's not the same. Those are different products. All those products have a different function, breadth of features, but Panopto is more oriented toward managing your videos and distributing your media across all your classes or for all your academic and even research purposes. We got faculty that they have a monthly column that they record, for example, different things in accounting. This is an accounting faculty. She posts those via email to a distribution list at one of the associations, and they all watch the video that she creates, basically, just to give you an example. Now, we're going to have an agenda here that we're going to cover the following topics: enable Panopto in D2L, installing Panopto Recorder. I assume you can see my screen or no?
We can
you see my screen?
We can see it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I see your PowerPoint.
Yes. Creating a video, that's important. So we're going to cover this topic: how to enable Panopto in a D2L class, how to install Panopto Recorder, how to create a new video for your class using the Panopto Recorder, how to edit a video in Panopto, how to add automatic captions to a video. That's a feature that a lot of you are interested in. How to add a link to Panopto video in D2L. So once you create the content and you have it in your class folder, you can insert in D2L, you can add links to the videos. So they can be in the modules section, for example, of your D2L. You can also embed a video in D2L. And at the end, we're going to have a Q&A section. So let's go start. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to show you D2L. So here's my class. This is my D2L class. So you can go to any of your D2L classes, and in here, you can create a link to Panopto recordings that will automatically provision a course folder in Panopto for your class. So what does that mean? It means that whatever videos you create for your class will be automatically available to your class only. only to your class. So the security in Panopto is very important. By default, that's the default. The videos belong to your class. As a creator, you can manage those videos and make it available to in other multiple different ways that we're gonna see today. So to do that, we're gonna go to the content section in your class. And in the content section, we create a module. Now we have some modules in here that are already created, but we already have a module that I labeled Panopto, not that is hidden. And the only thing that you have to do is add existing activities, external learning tools, scroll down, click on Panopto recordings, click OK, and that will add this link that you see right here, Panopto recordings. When you click in the link, you as the instructor have to do this at the beginning of your class, of the summer session, for example. Click in there, and this automatically creates a folder name that matches the name of my class. This is a development class that I have. In this class, by default, this will be completely empty. You won't have anything in here. Now, this is a class that I use for demo purposes, so I already have some videos, and you can see how the way that it looks already. You can see the way that it looks already. Now, here is one thing. Panopto allows multiple logins and authentication methods. Right now, we are going through D2L. Your students will go also to D2L, and they will see the videos in here in these Panopto recordings here. But you can also, and I know the university is also gonna do this in the future. You can, if you don't teach a class, you can still use Panopto because you can log in using your FSA credential. That is not enabled yet, but it's in the process of being enabled in the future. So you can log into the Panopto folder multiple different ways, okay? Now, after you got this Panopto, your class already enabled in Panopto, as you can see right here, you will see that the first step will be to create content. How do I create content? Panopto offers a Panopto Recorder for Windows and for Mac and even for an iPad or an Android device that you can download and start creating content. I'm gonna show you this right now. Once you are in here in your class folder in Panopto, notice that this window is inside D2L still. You are inside in D2L in a frame. You click in this icon and it says open in Panopto. When you click in here, this window over here opens. Panopto will open full screen the website for your class. And this is your class. These are the options, the video that I created. You can create folders in here. As you can see, I have created a folder because inside here, you can organize your videos any way that you want it. I created module 1, module 2, module 3, some trainings and tests, as you can see. I created that just to give you an idea how you can organize your videos. So the first step is to download the recorder. And here you can see this icon that says download Panopto. When you click in here, Panopto will download in the corner. As you can see here, it will automatically detect your operating system being this Mac or via Windows, and you install the program. Okay? Once the program is installed, you can start using Panopto to create video contents for your class. This blue button right here is how you create content to the class. And there are multiple ways to add content to your class. So you click in create and notice that you have record a new session. That's one of the ways that you can add content to Panopto. This will automatically launch the Panopto Recorder and you can start creating content. You still don't see this option, but this is coming. This is a way to capture Panopto directly from the browser. So you don't need to launch an external program. You can just use the browser to record whatever you want to record from your computer, your screen, a video, whatever. And this is a very important feature, upload media. If you already have video content created for your classes, you might have used Captivate. You might have used Camtasia to create content. You can upload that content. You just click in there, drag the videos in here, and it will be automatically uploaded right here in this folder. Okay? So that's another way. There are other options that we're going to see later on. So let's go launch, record a new session. And this I'm going to say open Panopto. This will launch the Panopto Recorder. As you can see, it's right there now. I can click this right here. I don't need it. And I'm going to go back to my Panopto Recorder. I put it in here. In my case, I have two screens. I have two screens. And this is what Panopto does. The Panopto Recorder is a program that allows you to record multiple sources. So now I'm going to allow you to see me. I was hiding behind there. So with the recorder, you can record a webcam. As you can see here, it's called a primary source, and also the video. It's very important that you have the audio of the recording. So you select, if you want to record yourself, you can select the webcam. You don't need to record yourself. You can record a screen capture of your desktop, and it will work. So for example, the settings are that you see here. We're going to go over each one of these in a second. The first time that you run the Panopto recording, I always recommend a few settings. You go to settings. Under advanced settings, there is minimize when recording. This is very useful in the case that you have a single monitor screen. So when you start recording, the Panopto recorder window will minimize and you can start recording your screen. There's another option that is highlight the mouse cursor during a screen capture. Again, if you are demonstrating a piece of software and you're capturing the screen, that's very useful because it will allow you to show the mouse. Advanced settings, there is one feature that I like that is capturing MP4 format. Those are the three settings that I recommend to have minimum. And you only have to do it once. When you're done with that, then you can go back to create recordings. And in here, there are a few settings. The video camera, if you want to capture the webcam, the microphone, when you set the microphone, make sure that you can see these green bars going up and down. That tells you the level of the audio in the microphone. So it tells you that your microphone is picking up the audio. If you have a PowerPoint, you can select PowerPoint. I don't have a PowerPoint. And I'm going to show you how to capture just a webcam video of me speaking, okay? If you have to do something like that. The next step is selecting where the recording is going to go. In this case, it's going to my class. Remember that I launched for my class? You can click in the down arrow right here, and you have many different classes and options where to put your recording. So I just select the current class, and the name of the video automatically defaults to the date and time of the current recording. You can change that later on, so it doesn't matter. So we are ready to record. The audio level is correct. I don't need PowerPoint. I don't want to capture the main screen or the secondary screen. I just want to capture the video. So I just click hello. And I start recording right now. I have to look at the camera. Now, because I select the camera, the program to minimize, it minimizes. But normally, you probably don't want to minimize it if you are recording yourself because you probably want to see yourself. So this is how I am recording. Notice that it tells me the length of the recording. By the time that I am done, the only thing that I have to do is press stop or F10. Panopto recording shows a message that says recording complete. What you want to do with this? I can delete it, record again, or done. And when I click done, the recording will automatically be uploaded here. So if I click refresh in my Panopto website for my class, notice that the recording is already processing. So what does that mean, processing? Every time that you upload a video to Panopto, Panopto will encode the video for multiple formats. It will create a web format that can be played in any web browser, Macintosh, Windows, whatever, Chrome, even Chromebooks. It also creates a mobile version for Android and for iPads. So you can have a mobile version of the video. In addition, it creates a podcast audio version of your video. And you can control the mobile version, the look and feel. I'm going to show you in a second how you can control it. Now, we created a video that was just video. I'm going to go back in here. As you can see, we have many videos that I have uploaded. I'm going to back in here. And now the second common type of recording is one that you record the screen with you speaking. So I'm going to select no video, just me talking, and it's going to record the browser window that I have in here. So I'm going to say capture second screen. And notice that this is what it's going to capture. This screen that I have right there, that's what I want to capture. So I'm going to say record again. Now, the recorder minimize, and I start recording this. As you can see, I can start demonstrating whatever I want to demonstrate in here. Is if you have a software that you want to demonstrate, you can put it in this screen and it will capture all that interaction with the software. When you're through, you just press F10 and click done. So we have created, in a few seconds, we have created 2 videos so far. Now, another common feature that Panopto have is recording what we call narrated PowerPoints. PowerPoints that you want to show and you want to narrate and speak, kind of doing a lecture. And those are what I call the micro lectures that you can do for your classes. So I'm going to show you how you can do that. I'm going to capture this screen because this screen is where I'm going to present the PowerPoint. But then I'm going to go and capture PowerPoint. Now, what this does is that it will automatically upload the PowerPoint together with the presentation to the Panopto websites, and you can make that PowerPoint available to your students for download. What else does it do? It will create a table of content for your video based on the titles, that are in your Panopto, in your PowerPoint. So I'm gonna say, when you select the PowerPoint, Panopto asks you want to begin recording? I'm gonna say yes. So as you can see, it automatically puts the PowerPoint in presentation mode. I can start speaking, and remember, I am only recording this screen, so I can talk about the student behavior that I can expect my students in class to be prompt, prepared, polite, positive participant, productive, a problem solver, show respect to the class, to the other participants, to the teacher, etc. Know your due days, submit the coursework. And as I advance through the PowerPoint, Panopto is capturing the PowerPoint, capturing everything that is in the screen, and is also capturing my speech. All of these will automatically become searchable once the video is done. So promote lifelong learning, some of the policies, I always demand cookies. No, just kidding. And the grading, etc. So when you're through, and this is, I think, my last slide, you can press F10 to conclude the presentation. When this is the last slide, so I says F10, I said done, and the Panopto presentation is uploaded. So I'm gonna click refreshing here to see, this is the first presentation that I created, this is the second, and this is the third. So that's how you create content using the Panopto Recorder. Now, you can have multiple video sources. You can capture 2 screens, 3 screens. You can capture 2 webcams and a document camera. My understanding, and Catherine can correct me on this, is that you can have up to 6 sources of video in your presentation. I'm gonna show you at the end of this presentation some sample that we have done, sample recording that we have done with multiple cameras. One of the cameras can be an iPad, and you can have a presentation with 4 video sources all synchronized. And I'm gonna show you that at the end.
Carlos, just a note that you're a little bit more limited if you're using a Mac. It's going to be just your primary source and then 2 secondary sources, so 3 video sources.
Yeah, and that's true. Just like in Microsoft Office for Mac is not the same as Microsoft Office for Windows. Microsoft Office for Mac is always 1 generation behind. That's the case in here. In Panopto, the Windows version have more features. And it's also due to the operating system, really. There are several issues in there that are beyond our reach, really. So that's the Windows version. So any questions so far? I know that she has been answering right now. We can do a 5-second break. Any question that you might have? So now that we have loaded the video, what do we do next? You can go here to settings. I can rename the videos, and this I can call it, for example, intro to class. You can name it whatever you want to name it. When you're going to see the videos played, you're going to see that the students and you as the teacher can add comments to the video. You can enable or disable that. Downloads by default is only the teacher can download. I know some of you might be worried about protecting the privacy intellectual property of the videos. So you can say that do not allow the students to download the content in there. Right now is only the users with access. You see that? That's the folder. So if you don't want that, you can say no one can download this video. You see that? You can add a description of the video here. You can say, this is my introduction. Save. You always have to click save in these little boxes. Down here is something important. By default, the videos that you upload to your class are automatically available for all the students to watch. You can change that right here. You can say, okay, I don't want this video, but it be available tomorrow. So I'm gonna change this video for tomorrow, and until when? Forever. So that's it. If you go back in here and close, notice that this video, my introduction, it says will be available to viewers on this date. The one that don't have that message means that they are available. So these two are available to the students. What else can you do? I can edit the video. Okay, so let's go place this video first to see how it looks. This is the default look and feel, and I'm gonna lower the volume. This is me talking to the camera, doing an introduction. And then you can go right here, add notes, and the notes, you can make it public for all the students to see. You can add bookmarks to the video, place marks in the video that you wanna mark, and those will be private to you. On the table of contents, right now is just what I type in here, but you can also add a table of contents. You want to add sections to this video, say, okay, in this second, this is I'm talking about the class. This section, I do something else. You can do all that when you edit the video. I'm going to show you something else in a second. So that's how it looks. Now let's go show this one that I did a narrated PowerPoint. I think that's it. Now. Okay, no, this is the actual. Start recording things. As you can see, this is what I do a narrated, basically demonstration of whatever software I want to do. Finally, we have the PowerPoint. And let's go see what happened when you add the PowerPoint. Okay, I'm gonna play this video. And the first thing that you're gonna notice is that it automatically created this table of content that you see right here. And the students can click in here and jump to that section. It does that automatically. Now you can create this table of content manually too. I'm gonna show you right here, for example, if I edit this video, this video right here. The editor is a very simple editor that allows you to do a few things. Basically, with the editor, you can, if you have multiple video sources, I'm going to show you a sample later on, you can cut off videos and put it in there and see what it shows in the screen. You can edit captions to the video. You can edit the table of contents. So if I go here to contents, okay, and I say, okay, in this second, I want to put, for example, that this is the website. And you just create a table of content manually, and it's timing the seconds with the presentation. Down here in the editor, you have a film strip of the video, and also if you have a slides, will show right here. Suppose right here at this minute right here, 10 seconds, I want to have a navigation, etc., etc. And you can edit this and correct it whatever way you want it. So you can create a table of contents, and that will facilitate the students to navigate through the video. You can also set a thumbnail preview for your video. For example, you want this particular frame to be the thumbnail for your video. You just click in here and say, set this as the preview image. select right there, and this video will be the preview image in this menu that you see right here. That will become the preview image. What else? You can add captions. Now, this is the captions are automatically generated for the videos. Captions are automatically generated for the video by Panopto using a speech-to-text recognition. Now, the quality of the transcription depends, of course, on the quality of the audio. The better the quality of the audio, the better the transcription. Using a high-quality microphone that has noise canceling will help a lot, keeping the room noise to the minimum. Of course, also the speaker or speech quality. You know, in my case, it will translate, you know, 90, 80%, it will be good. And you can see here you can see how it automatically added the captions in there. And when you play, you can see, you have to add the captions. You can manually add the captions. You can edit the captions, add the captions, etc. When you're through editing the video, for example, I want to cut off this section right here that I don't say anything. I can click in here and notice that the scissors are in here. This is to cut a section of the video. So I'm going to cut this. So when I play the video, basically it's just going to jump that section and keep going. It keeps going. That's how you cut sections of the video. It's very simple to do it. It's a non-destructive editor. So that means that you never actually lose the original video. And that's one of the things that Panopto has, that the original video is always available to you. If you decide later on to recover this cut that I just did in here, you can go here to cuts and say, I don't want to cut that. I want to recover it. And it's back in there. Now, if you remember in Panopto, you had in the Panopto Recorder, you have the record, pause, and then when you are recording, you have the stop and pause. Well, the pause button in Panopto means that all that section will be cut out of the final video. It doesn't mean that it stops recording. So when you press pause in a video, Panopto keeps recording in the background, but it will be edited out in the final version. So that's very important to realize. I know some of you might be recording and press pause and think that it's not recording, it's actually recording. So be careful with that. That I normally use just record and stop. I never use pause, to tell you the truth. So this is the captions, slides. You can actually add in here a PowerPoint presentation, and the slide will be uploaded and it will appear down here, and you can present those slides also in the presentation if you want to. We're gonna see some of that later on. When you're through with all of these changes, you have to click apply, and then you have to click OK. I'm gonna close this because I don't need this. If you go back in here, notice what it says, processing embedding captions. So it takes a few minutes to process that and embed the captions. It takes a few minutes. Now, I'm gonna show you some other videos later on that you can have multiple cameras that will give you more ideas. When you are hitting the website, you can click refresh and you can see the video is available already. This video is ready for us to do. This video, actually, we added this bookmark in here. I guess I didn't add the other navigation. So you get that. Most of the time, you can record multiple sources in the recorder program. So if I go back in here and I want to select my webcam again, I'm going to show you the default setting that will be the webcam plus a PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to select the same presentation. So now I have two sources. I'm going to capture you need to be careful to make sure you capture the right screen if you have multiple screens, and also the PowerPoint. What that does, it automatically adds the PowerPoint to the session. So now it's going to start recording, and I am here recording. And when I go through the slides, all the slide headers will be taken as part of my table of contents. Also, the PowerPoint will be uploaded, and you can allow the students to download the PowerPoint in the session. So I'm gonna say F10 to conclude and done. And this will take a second to upload. I'm gonna minimize it here. So if I go back in here, this is the one that has the PowerPoint, the previous one. Yes. Notice that I don't see the PowerPoint in here. By default, it automatically puts the PowerPoint. I'm gonna minimize that, but it has the rest. These are the slides that are at the bottom. You can jump to that slide that you wanna see directly. As you can see, go back and forward during the presentation. For the students, it's very good. Now, if I wanna make this PowerPoint, I'm gonna click refresh and you're gonna see your presentation here. The other upload is already processing in the background. If I wanna make the PowerPoint available, I click on edit and under, let me see it, streams. Oh, this I didn't make the PowerPoint available. Oh yeah, I didn't make it. So I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna have to wait for this one to process, yes. You can make the PowerPoint available to the students under streams, refresh, okay? Let's go see to settings, streams. As you can see, here's the PowerPoint that I actually click to record. You see that? That's the file name. You can say, allow students to download. Download, allow. I say, okay, it's done. So now, when I open this video right here, the students will see my video of myself speaking right there, going through the presentation. But at the same time, look this new tab in here, attachments. In attachments, I can download the presentation. I can download the presentation, okay? So that's another feature that this has. So finally, I'm gonna show you how to add whatever videos we create, we can add it to our class in D12. So I go to D12 right here, I go to content. And for example, I'm gonna show you how this will look. In week 1, I'm gonna say, for example, I wanna add this video that I just created, put a direct link in my table of contents. I click on share. You see this link, selected, copy it, go back to your D12 and create new, create a link, copy the URL, and this is, for example, class introduction. By default, it will play inside D12, but you can click in here to make it play in its own tab. So this is the way that it looks like. And the student can play in here. He's gonna start recording, and I am here recording. And you can see in here, I'm gonna stop the audio. The student can watch it inside D12. That's one way that they can see it inside D12. They can also do this. This is really neat. Suppose you wanna see the screen better than the PowerPoint. You can switch the recording like this. You can switch the PowerPoint in here and the video right here, or switch back to the video right here and the PowerPoint right here. You can maximize the PowerPoint, or you can maximize the presenter window. Press escape to go back. So you can do all that automatically in here. This is the one way to do it. In week 1, I create a link. Now you can also edit this link and say open as an external resource. What happens then? Then the video plays is in its own tab, as you can see right here. It's full screen. You can minimize this to maximize the screen. You can download the attachments. You can do searches. We're gonna do some searches examples in a second. But that's the first way that you can add a video, just like that. Another way to add a video is to embed a video in D12. So I'm gonna show you here a video that has been embedded. This is the way that it looks after you embed. This is the video that I embedded, and it appears kind of like YouTube style. You can play full screen in another tab, or you can play in another tab, or full screen. You can download this video. In here, you also have the table of contents, comments, notes and search. You can see that right there. So when you play it, it will play embedded in there.
Watch the videos. We have created playlists. I have created
this doesn't have captions.
Each one.
And these are some sample videos that I created.
How are we doing?
Let me see
So far, we
the
are
volume.
ourselves.
Console the volume. So you can see how the video goes right there inside. Okay. How do you add this? How do you do this? I'm gonna go here to week 2. You can embed a video anywhere that you can access the embedded stuff widget inside D12. So for example, here on the add a description, you see here, I can say embedded video. Just type a description. And right here, I'm gonna expand this box a little bit so I can see it better. I'm gonna say, this is the icon widget called insert stuff that is available in D12 in many different places. Anywhere that you can have access to that insert stuff widget, you can scroll down, Panopto Embed, and it's gonna show you the video that you have available in the class. And then you can scroll down and say, like, okay, I wanna embed this video right there, okay? Then you scroll down a little bit, click insert. It showed you a preview there, insert again, and there you have it. Click update, and we have embedded video. And that's how easy it is to embed a video. Now, remember, you can have table of contents, comments, and search features inside the embedded player too, okay? Now, you can also put this in the course home. For example, most of us in the College of Business, we can edit the welcome screen right here and say, okay, I want to insert a video right here under my name. You can go right here and say insert stuff and insert a video. Suppose this is the video that I want to insert. You can insert it right there, okay? So you can put it right there. You can control the size by going through the HTML. If you go through the HTML right here, you can find that code right here to be a little bit smaller, the link. I cannot find the link right now, but you can control the size by controlling that. I know Panopto have the feature also to control the size there inside Panopto, that you can make it smaller too on the embed area. But that's how you will do it. You will add a welcome video right there. I'm gonna say cancel right now. Anywhere that you have that insert stuff video, you can create it in there. Now, let me go back here to the Panopto search features, the Panopto search feature, because those are very, very important. For example, I'm gonna go down here. In this video that I have right here, I'm gonna go back to the beginning. I'm gonna press pause. I'm gonna say search. I'm gonna select type module. I know I say module multiple times in here. In this video, there is only a video of me talking, so there is no screen capture and there is no PowerPoint slides. So all what you see right here is instances, and you can see this icon mean speech. Instances in which I say the word module or modules. As you can see, and you can join right there to that section. You can join through that section. Excuse me. What else do I say? I think I say Excel or not. Yeah, I said Excel a couple of times. It's in there. It finds the words that you do. Now, Panopto will not only search in those videos, but it will also search in here. Note that we have a screen
being recorded. Remember, camera 2.
A screen. We got a web camera recording. We got a PowerPoint recording. We have table of contents, and we also have slides. We have multiple sources in here. I can say in here, for example, mouse. I think I used the word mouse. Yes, I say mouse a couple of times in the video. A policy, for example. I know policy is in the video, in the PowerPoint, and in the screen. Here it is, policies. That's what I meant the word policy. As you can see, that's one policy. And the videos keep playing. Actually, I need to stop it. You see that? So you get some of the polite working. So if I look the word polite, for example, I think that word is in several. It finds politeness, etc. And these are in the PowerPoint, and these are in the slides. Excuse me, in the screen. So it captures the screen and it captures the PowerPoint. You see that? The word working. And again, I use work and working multiple times, and it captures all those versions. Here we have PowerPoint slides in the camera, and when I say working. So it finds that word not only in the slides, but also in the screen and in the speech of the speaker, of the presenter. So it captures all that, and you can jump directly to that section when I am doing that. You see that? So that's one of the most advanced features, the search feature for the students. I got students, international students that taking classes, and one of the things that they told me is that they like the videos because they can go back after class when I record a lecture in class, and they can play back the class lecture, and they can hear it at their own pace. One of the features that you will see here is that sometimes you want to slow down the video a little bit, 0.75% speed. You see that? So now when I play it to 0.75 speed. You can see I'm going a little bit slower. Now, some students, native speakers, may want to watch the video really quicker, so they go 175, and now the video goes advanced really quick, and of course the speech will be, it's kind of funny. So you get the idea. You can slow down the video, you can fast the video, make a speed, increase the speed, so you can search really quick and browse the video really quick. So that's another feature that is important to use in here. Slides is different. A slide will show you the PowerPoint slide that you use in the presentation. It's not the same as the screen, because if you have a slide that have animations like text flying, this will be recorded in the screen, but not in the slide. The slides are static. So all of that is happening right here. So you can do that type of recordings too, okay? We have seen how to add a link to Panopto, to a video in Panopto in D12, the two main ways, embedded and with a link. My recommendation, if you got modules, weekly modules, just add links to the lectures in there. Now, another feature that is also very useful in Panopto, another feature is the feature that Panopto has to embed a quiz inside the video. Embed a quiz inside the video. I'm gonna show you this right now. I'm gonna click in here, and this video has a quiz. And I don't remember where is the quiz. This is a long video, but oh, I remember the quiz is at the end, I think. Yeah, the quiz is at the end. So I am right here. After the student watch the video, I'm gonna ask him 2 or 3 questions to see if they watch the video. So right now, the video ended, and I am presenting the student with this quiz. How many acres are in MTSU? Okay, we got a lot of MTSU people in here. Everybody knows the answer? Anybody knows the answer? How many acres are in MTSU? Cosette, no? Ariana, no? Lee? The answer is 550. I am cheating because I entered the questions. Let's go see how good of a true blue are you. Next question. How many colleges are in MTSU? Now, that should be easier. How many? I don't know. I'm going to say 7, but maybe 5. I'm going to say 5.
I think 5.
Yeah, 5. Next. Which one of the following is a famous MTSU alumni? Everybody knows? Cosette, you know this one. Who is it?
Hillary Scott.
Hillary Scott, correct. From?
Lady Antebellum.
Lady Antebellum. MTSU was founded in which year?
1911.
I don't know the right. Oh, by the way, when we're gonna go to quiz, I'm gonna show you that you can show the right answers at the end. I don't think I'm showing it right here. I just say, I got 3 of the 4 questions right. You see, you can click, you can add hints to the, when you create the quiz, and it will show you the quiz right answer, but I don't think that will defeat the purpose of the quiz in this case. You don't want to show the until after they go to class, basically. And that's it. You are done. The video ends after this. Okay, now actually start playing again. And I took the quiz. So let me show you what happened when you take a quiz. I'm gonna go and stop this. I'm gonna go to my content again. So I have the video right here. That's the 5 or 4 minutes. I have a quiz. I can tell the students about, they have to take this quiz. This is a welcome video in which I talk about the class. And at the end of the video, you can ask how many homework assignments are in there. Who is there, where I can get the textbook, stuff like that, just to getting involved in the class. Because this is a quiz, I can choose, as the teacher, I can choose to get a grade for the quiz, and the grades will travel to D2L, but that's optional. You can have the quiz and don't make it travel, the points won't travel to Panopto. So in this case, this quiz is graded. It's called VQ0. That's another important thing. I try to name my videos some naming convention. I know that this is video quiz 0. So if I go to quizzes, no, actually I go to grades right here. In grades, video quiz 0 right here are the 2 people that took the quiz. And these are my students that already took the quiz. I got 2 people that took it. One have 5, one have 10 points. You can see that in video quiz 0. Okay. And that's based on the grade scale that I do to my grades. How do I do the grade scale? I'm gonna show you right here. In video quiz 0, I'm gonna edit the grade scale. And I say maximum is 10 points, and that is the maximum that points available. However, when the grade travel from Panopto through D2L, the grades always travel as a percentage. So it will say 50 means 50%, 60, 60%, 100 means 100% correct. And that's the value that will appear in here by default. But I changed that to 10. D2L automatically adjusts the grade. So if a person got 100% correct, that got 10 points. If a person get 50% correct, you're gonna get 5 points. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to insert a quiz. Let me see this quiz right here. This is a quiz that I didn't change the grade scale, and this is the way, that's another quiz, video quiz 1. I'm gonna show you in a second. I don't wanna, yeah, I just wanna manage this grade, yes. And by default, this is what is happened. By default, it's 100 points. Suppose that quiz that you wanna make it worth 25 points, you just type 25. D2L will know to adjust the grade based on whatever percentage it gets from Panopto in here. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in here. I'm gonna show you another quiz that is this one. This is a longer video, and this has actually, you can have multiple quizzes within a video, multiple questions. So I got another video. I'm gonna play it, and I don't remember where are the quizzes in here. But one good thing about the videos is this. Oh, okay, right there. You cannot advance the video unless you take the quiz. You can set it up that way. By default, if you don't make any changes when you create the quiz, and a student cannot pass the quiz to continue watching the video unless the student completes the quiz. And you can make that optional too. I said the answer I know is yes, next. And there are 2 questions. Who is the developer of the system? Benicio del Toro. I know it's wrong, but that's okay. 1 of 2, I got it right. And then I can click continue watching the video. Now, I know that there is another quiz somewhere down here. I don't remember where, but Panopto won't let me pass the video unless I take the quiz. So I am approaching, right there, right where the quiz is. You see that? So you can force a student to watch the video before he can, to answer a quiz before he can continue watching the video. Okay? And again, I can take here the quiz. Now this is in milliseconds, I know that much, and this is only one answer, and it's done. And then I can continue watching the video until the end. So how you can create quizzes in Panopto? I'm gonna show you right here. I'm gonna go. The video that we just had with the quiz, which one was it? It was this one right here. How to create a video quiz 1. You see that? Video quiz 1, how to create a splash screen. I'm gonna edit it. And in the editor, you can add a quiz question. So in here in the editor, the contents show all the different table of contents. And there is the first quiz. Quiz 1, question 1. And actually this part 1, because this can have multiple sections. You can edit this. For example, allow viewers to retake the quiz. I say no. You can say that. This is the position of the quiz within the timeline of the video. You want to show the grade after taking the quiz. You want to allow review of correct answers with explanation. You can do that. Block advancing the video. You can do that. You can go to the question and you can add in here some pointer for the students to do. There are multiple types of questions. True, false, multiple choice, multiple select, and fill in the blanks. Of course, fill in the blanks doesn't have a grade, but those are the type of questions that you can have. So in this case, this particular part of the quiz has 2 questions, and this quiz over here has how many questions? Only 1 question, no? I think so. Let me see.
In this case,
Oh,
the map.
I click continue.
Close the form start up.
So I'm gonna go back to edit the quiz. I can see that you only have 1 question. Yes. Yes, it's the timer interval expressing, that's the only question. And the multiple question will appear. So there are a total of 3 questions. And what Panopto does, it adds up all the questions and it sends you a grade that is the percentage of correct answers to D12. In D12, if you didn't change the points, it automatically is going to be a percentage between 0 and 100. If you change the points in the D12 grade, edit grades, it will automatically adjust to the points scale that you set. Okay? Another feature that we haven't seen, I'm going to show you right now. Let's go create a quiz just to say, right here, I want to insert a quiz. Okay, so I go to quizzes. I want to go right here, or actually right here that I am kind of, don't say anything. I'm going to add a quiz, and it's very simple. This is the quiz that it will be in between these 2. And I say quiz, it will be Q, and just because I am a sticker for this, okay, 1.1 question, what is the best soccer team in the world, okay? And then you put the answer. Of course, it will be, let's go see, Real Madrid. You can say Barcelona, or you can add another answer. In here, we're gonna say Man United. And final answer is Liverpool. And you can say, okay, the correct answer, I know is this one, so I mark it. And you can say, I'm gonna say, De Los Culés. That's a Catalan team. And that's done, pretty much, that's it. It's a multiple choice, so they can pick one of the questions. I click done, and then here, you can stop. The students cannot advance unless they take the quiz. I mean, actually, this allow reviewers to take the quiz. I don't want them to take the quiz again. Once they take the quiz and they go back to the video, the quiz will only show the answer percentage. They know they already take it. Show grade after taking the quiz, allow review to correct answer. I do everything else is okay, and say finish. And it's now it's correct. So now I have this quiz right here that will pop up. They can answer, but actually I need to save this. So if I say apply, this quiz will appear in there, and it will be now part of my exam. But that's how you do it. I won't save anything. I'm gonna click revert. I don't want to save anything. Go back. Now let me show you in here, because I know that the quiz is in here. We have now a quiz results icon. This quiz results icon shows my 2 questions, where they're located in the video, the percentage of the people that answered that particular question correct. You see that? You can also see the user grade by each individual of the user that have taken the quiz. You see that? So they can see the grades. Nobody got 100. That's weird. You can download this to Excel file. You can also have by question, who answered the question correct. This question, everybody answered correct. Now this one, almost nobody answered correct. And then you can see individual answer for each one, individual answer for each user. Oh, this person got 100%. Well, in that particular quiz, yes. Now, you can also clear the result. If I click clear in here, all of this goes away. But correct me if I am wrong, Catering, the grades still remain in D12, correct?
Yes, if you, yeah, as long as you've added it as a graded assessment.
Yes, if you add it. Now, the only way that the grade changes, if the student takes the quiz again, it will travel the grade back to that particular grade item. Now, how to insert a quiz in D12, a Panopto quiz in D12 is different than just embedding or adding the video. I'm gonna go right here, and right here, you see when it says add existing activities in week 2, you have to use this particular option, add a Panopto quiz in an assignment, in order for the quiz to update a grade column in D12. You have to do it that way. You cannot just create a link to the video like here. That won't upgrade the, even if the quiz has a grade in Panopto, the grade will be in the results, in the quiz result, but it won't travel to D12. The only way that you can associate that, if you go right here and say add, select the particular quiz that has the question. In this case, I know that in my case is the one that is in Power Up, right here. Right here. I select it, and when you insert it in here, now it's in there. Oh, where is it? Right here. When you go to edit properties in place, well, actually it's not edit properties in place. Is I need to go and save it now. So where I say in 2, no? Actually, I click in here, actually. You click in here at the teacher, okay? And this is giving me an error. But in here in grade item, you can create a column and add that quiz to a grade column in D12. Okay, you go right here, no grade, and add a quiz in D12. So this is how you will add a column in D12 grade book and assign this quiz that is right now is showing me forbidden to D12. Okay, probably because I already have it in there, but that's okay. Yeah, I already have it in here, I think.
So Carlos, are you saying you have to do both pieces? You have to add it in the video and then come back and add it wherever you are now, which I've forgotten.
Yeah, you have to do both. Like in this case, when I click in here, you as the teacher can see here, this is the grade item in the grade book that I assigned it to. So after you add it, like I added in here, I go right here, as the teacher, the student don't see this part, and select which grade column you want to assign this to. So probably the best thing is to first create the grade column, then insert the video with the quiz. Make sure that the video has a quiz, and that will show up in there. That would be the best thing to do. Yeah. I'm gonna delete this because it's not longer in there. Yeah. We have it already here. No. Yeah. So this is another video with a quiz, the one that I showed you first, and that's, so I basically have two videos with quizzes right here, video quiz 0 and video quiz 1. This is the creating an splash screen, and this is the welcome video that I asked 3 questions at the end. And in here I got 2 students that already took the question, and notice this is a percentage of 100 because I didn't change the grade points. So very important, because people sometimes get confused that I added a quiz to Panopto, but the grade is not traveling to D2L. The only way that it's gonna travel is if you add the Panopto video that contains the quiz with the add a Panopto quiz option in the content section right here. You have to select that feature. Yes. Let me see, what else do we have? Oh, you already viewed the recordings. Catering, anything else that we need to mention?
Carlos, I think it would be good to go over your internal resource site and just post a link to that in the chat, and then also maybe just review what's available on support.panopto.com.
In our website, in MTSU Business Lab, we have the Panopto resources page. If you scroll down, we have tons of information. All what we covered today is in this quick start for faculty. I'm gonna send you this link so you can have it. Send to everybody this link so you can have it. In the chat window, you have the link for this page. And right here, there's a lot of things that we can show you. Quick start for faculty is all what we went over today. Actually, I need to refresh. There are many. At the very end, page number 8, there are several important resources. There is a how-to video, guys. When you click in there, you go to this tutorial by Panopto of all the different activities that you can do. Learn about the video editor, recording with Panopto for Windows, download and install Panopto for Windows, how to record Panopto for Mac, etc. You can watch these. They are all short videos that basically get you starting in most of the tasks that you need to learn with Panopto. Excuse me, go back to the tutorial right here. There is also, if at the very last page, there is also some other resources in here. One important aspect that I want to tell you, I know several of you are using Zoom. With Zoom, you can have every single Zoom recording be automatically uploaded to Panopto, to your My folder, okay? So let me show you right here. This is my Panopto class. That's my class. Notice in here we have home, my folder, share with me, everything, bookmark, and browse. Browse, let's go start from the bottom. Browse shows you all the different classes that you have taught all through. I got tons, so you gotta get an idea. So it will show all the classes that you have taught. My folder is a very important folder. Remember at the beginning of the class, I told you that, or this session, not this class, I told you that in Panopto, all the videos that you create for the class are only available for the class. Well, if you go to this class, Coronel C. Devel, this is my class. If you go to the folder setting right here in the corner, on the chair, it says here, who can access this? Only specific people. Viewer, Coronel C. Creator. So this is the class viewer. That means all the students. Coronel C. Dev Creator means all the teachers. All the teachers can create content. All the students can view contents. And they are the only ones that can see the content that we just created for this class. However, you can change this right here. We can go, the next option is anyone at your organization with the link. That means you can put a link to this video, to the videos in this folder, in this case, because I am in the folder, this is in the folder, and anybody in D12 that has the link can watch the video. So that's one setting that I do for, suppose you teach multiple sections of the same class, you don't need to create the videos or copy the videos everywhere in the same, you can use that setting and just put the same link in multiple different class sections in D2L and it will work fine. Anybody can access it. because by default, remember, only the people in that particular class can watch the video. Anyone in your organization, that means anybody in D12. Now, if you look at everything, in your case, you will see that you will have several videos that are not yours. Well, that's people that have used that setting. It's people that have used the setting for anybody and my organization can see the videos. That's another setting that, again, is not something that I recommend. I recommend the other one. Finally, under share, you have a setting for anyone with the link unlisted. This is very important. Suppose you got a group of videos that you want to share with a student, but also you want to share with peers in another institutions or with companies, different companies that want to watch, hire some prospective students. You can set a video with this feature and the video will be available to them. You just send them the link and they will be able to watch the video. They don't have to be in D12, okay? So you can control how private you want the video to be, okay? And public on the webs means that anybody can see it, but it's also can find the video by Googling, okay? So that's another feature that we recommend not to use. But this is the levels from more specific to very general to more specific. As you can see here, you can control who can watch the video. For example, this video right here can only be seen by this class. If I want to change it, I can change it. Anyone at my organization means anybody in D12 with the link can watch the video. And it's unlisted, so it won't appear under everything. If you select this one, it will appear under everything. And of course, there are a couple of more in there that are more to share with anybody outside MTSU. But those are the settings in there. So going back to here to the quick start, there are also some monthly webinars. Kathryn can tell you more about this. Kathryn?
Yeah. Do you want to click on that support site there?
Yes.
You just have to log in so they can see it.
And you can
So anyone can create a free account on the support site that Carlos is on right now. I posted a link to it in the chat a little bit ago, just support.panopto.com. And if you go there and you create a free account, it's really easy to set up. You'll be able to see all of our upcoming webinars. We have webinars every month that you can sign up for if you'd like to. The other thing that I like to point out here for new users is we do have trainer office hours every Friday. So every Friday at 12 p.m. Central Time, if you come and you click on that link under office hours, you'll be taken right into a Zoom meeting with a Panopto trainer. And we're online for an hour to answer any questions. So that's open to
we
all.
don't want to leave this meeting.
Yeah, it's those office hours are open to all of you. If you come at the right time, then it'll just jump you into that Zoom.
Yeah. So,
yeah, and there's also a lot of other great resources on that support site. A lot of the articles that I've been posting in the chat are on there and you can search there.
when you go right here, you can go to documentation and then you have, for example, in here you have all the videos and then they are grouped by type of task that you want to do, manage, share, view, edit. Even here in the video tutorials, there are some videos here at the beginning, but at the very bottom, there are even more videos. For example, from edit videos. There are several videos, how to add edit slides, how to add automatic captions. There are many videos that do not appear in this first screen. So make sure that you can peruse through there and watch all the video tutorials that you wanna see. You can also search the documentation for a specific type of thing that you want to do, and it will find articles and steps how to do whatever you want to do. At this time, I'm going to show you some of the type of thing that your fellow faculty are already doing in Panopto. So I'm going to go back in here. And one thing that didn't show you is that you can create a playlist with videos. One of the questions that we had in our previous session in how long can you record, can be a video be. Well, I don't think there is a limit, no, Catherine?
I'm sorry, what was the question? Sorry, I was looking.
How long can a video be?
There's no limit.
There's no limit. So
I think we have just a question that just wants to clarify how Zoom works with Panopto, just because Zoom has, Panopto has an integration with Zoom, but Panopto is not Zoom. So I think there's a little confusion about that.
Panopto is a video management system. Zoom is a video conference system, totally different. The university, MTSU, in the next couple of weeks, I hope, will finalize the contract, and then they will, we already have scheduled meetings for this, by the way. And then we want to integrate Zoom with Panopto. And the way that it's going to work is when you have a video recording in Zoom, it will automatically, after you finish the meeting, the recording is processed by Zoom. The video will automatically fly or transfer to your My folder, your personal folder, and you can have a folder called Zoom Videos, and that's where the video is going to automatically upload to Panopto. And it will also upload with the multi-camera and the captions. Now, Zoom has captions for the recordings. Those will also automatically be sent to Panopto. Everything will import automatically. Yeah. Now, I can tell you, Zoom and Panopto are working heavy on this because they are, as you can imagine, with the situation that we are in right now, Zoom have had an increase in the number of users, and I know that they have had issues with the performance of the system, and sometimes the video takes a while to upload. There was a time, and I saw some cases in which Panopto issued some emails letting us know that the video processing upload to Panopto was slow because they were having issues, but it's working normally now. And that's the way that it works. Now, going back to what I'm gonna tell you is that the video can be as long as you want. We have faculty here that record 3-hour classes, heavy classes like accounting classes. We got a faculty that record all her classes last semester, and the student went back and watched them and did the searches, and they see what they did in the screen, etc. When they miss something, even if they miss class, they can watch the class that they miss. The other thing is that if you are creating content, not in the classes, you are not recording a lecture, but you are creating content for your class, like a micro lecture. We recommend 10 minutes, around 10 minutes. If you have to, a little bit more than 10 minutes, 10, 12 minutes is ideal. I know that in my class, I got some classes that in which I can show you right here. Where is my class? I'm gonna go back to my summer class, not my summer, my spring class that I break. Every chapter I broke it in many different, I created a playlist for all the videos, basically. I went to content, anything in Excel, advanced Excel. So if I go to Excel module 5, well, module 4. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. So this is a typical module in my Excel class. This is a link to the ebook reader. So that's my ebook. This is the playlist with the video. So when the students click in there, they get a playlist. And these are all the videos. See, they have 1, 2, I can actually pause. So I can go right here and see the videos, worksheet groups and 3D reference, external reference. There are 4 videos in here. You know, most of them are 14, 10. This is a long video, but I just wanted to make it long. But normally around 10 minutes, this is 14 minutes, but that's how I did. I break the lecture in multiple short videos. This is probably too much. I should have break it in 2 probably, but then you can jump to external reference. So I watched that video, okay?
Microsoft,
and you have all the
reference and link.
All the different captions, and you can see, I'm gonna stop this audio. But that's how you can do. You can break your lecture, the video lectures that you create for the students to watch at home in different modules and create a playlist. And the students can go here and watch the videos in here. So that's another feature here in Panopto, that you can create your playlist if for short videos that you are creating yourself as part of the content, so that's playlist, and creating a playlist is really simple. You just go to create playlist, and then you pick the videos, give it a name and pick the videos, and then you can put it in the order that you want. That's very simple. This is an example that I create for a faculty, how you can record an iPad screen in Panopto using Zoom. So I'm gonna stop the volume again. And basically what this does is it goes through the steps. It goes through the steps to create a recording with your iPad, and you can capture. I'm telling you what to do, and eventually this is the iPad that is going to show up in there. So that's the iPad, and then I can record, and I record basically a whiteboard application with iPad. So you can do that type of stuff. I recorded in Zoom, but and then I uploaded to Panopto. You see, that's another example. Oh, PowerPoint. How many of you have Office 365? I don't know. If you have Office 365, you got a lot of more features. At the beginning of the class, I mentioned that Panopto is a video management system that facilitates the distribution and management of video content through your organization. You can create videos with any tool that you want. Some of you are favoring Camtasia. Go ahead and create in Camtasia. Captivate, creating Captivate. You can create in any place that you want, and then you can upload the videos to Panopto. You can even create videos in PowerPoint 365. So you don't need Camtasia. You don't have to spend the $160 for Camtasia. You already have PowerPoint 365. And this is a video that shows you how you can do that. So I'm gonna how to annotate PowerPoint presentations and then automatic. No, this is a different one. But this is I use Panopto, and I can show you how you can use Zoom within PowerPoint while you are in a presentation, and how you can use the different annotations. And in PowerPoint 365, you can have live captioning. Actually, when you are in PowerPoint 365, if you're doing a presentation, you can click live captioning. On the fly will caption your video. On the fly will do that. Okay, so that's an example that I was showing a faculty how you can annotate, and then you can use just the mouse, or if you have a tablet, a PC with a touch screen, you can use anything that you want in there. I was using the mouse in there, but that's what a little bit funky. But you can use actually any device that have a touch screen. Oh, here it is, PowerPoint screen recording. In PowerPoint, there is a feature, PowerPoint 365, that you can record the screen. And this is what I'm doing here. I am recording my screen in PowerPoint, and you can add effects. For example, I added an oval effect in the corners in here. And you can see a rounded effect in the corners. I added that in here. But you can, and it's recording your voice, and it's recording whatever you do in the screen. So you don't even need Captivate to create content. If you don't want to use Panopto, you can use PowerPoint. PowerPoint will generate the MP4, and then you upload it to Panopto. And then you can gain all the advantages. One more thing that you gain in this case, in Panopto, is the ability to see the statistics. So if I go to my class, for example, right here, this is my class. Well, this is not a good class because this is a demo class. I can see the statistics for all the videos. How do you know your students are watching the videos? Well, I can put a class in here. I need to find one. Is this? No. Yeah, this one right here. Actually, here, yes, I can go right here to see the stats of my videos. And this shows me an stats of the videos. As you can see, the consumption, how many views and downloads, how many minutes delivered, etc. So I can go back, for example, 3,200, and it tells me these videos, who watched the video. And these are the students that watched the video. I can say see all, and it shows me all the students that watched the video, how many videos how many minutes they watch, how many times they watch the video, the average minutes that they watch, the percentage of the video complete. You can see that. If they left notes or comments, it will appear in here. So you can create a very deep statistics actually of your classes. I can go back in here, go to everything. I can see the stat for the entire system. We have about 1,500 downloads that day, and 14 minutes delivered in 428. What are we? 520, 6,000 minutes of video have been watched yesterday. I think, no, today so far, yeah. No, 518, excuse me, 518, we got 6,000 minutes of video, about 600 videos we're watching there, you know. So you can drill down in a specific class. For example, this class, this lecture was watched 110 times, and I can see everybody, the teacher can see everybody that watched the video, for how many videos watched the video, the average minutes delivered, percentage of the video complete. This is an accounting class, one of the business law class. Accounting students tend to be very focused in the class because it's a very tough career. So they have to watch most of the videos that you can see here. You can get a specific who watched what. That's another benefit that you get with the video management system. You get deep statistics of your classes, who watch the videos. Okay.
Hey, Carlos.
Yes.
Hey, so I know you're going over statistics, and when you're done with that, a lot of people were just asking for a very quick review of how you just add the tool to the course.
Okay.
And then how you would take a video and embed it into the course material. Just
okay, so I am right here in, you go to your D12 table of contents. Oh no, this is not my class. I want to go to the class that this is a live class. Let me go to the development class. You go to your class. Normally, we recommend go to contents, create a module. I create a module called Panopto. You can call it video. You can call it class recordings, whatever you want to call it. And inside that module, you go to add existing activities, external learning tools. Scroll down and select Panopto recordings. And when you say okay, when you add that, it will create this link right here, Panopto recordings. Then you have to click in the link. And when you click in the link, Panopto will provision a folder for your class. All the videos that you create in that folder are available to only you and your class. Is that okay? All these steps are in that Quick Start Faculty Panopto training that I point out, that I send the link. I'm going to send the link one more time right here. I'm going to send the link right now in the chat for the Quick Start, to the specific Quick Start. So that PDF file contains all these steps: how to add Panopto, how to download the recorder, how to start creating content, etc. There is anything else? Yes, I was going to show you something else that I forgot. In here, so you can create recording with PowerPoint. You can buy a document camera, USB document camera, create recording like this. This is a finance class in which we have in here the problem. This is a problem that is on the web, and the faculty is showing you how to work the problem right here with a document camera. So you can do that type of recordings.
About how much do those cost, Carlos?
You can buy one for about $90 in Amazon, or cheaper, $80. If you go to our web page, right here, there is one that we purchased on the Panopto's resources, but you can find them very cheap right now. Well, actually, it's hard to find it right now. We got one that is called SIGI HD USB document camera. That was about $100 a couple of years ago. You can also get a Logitech webcam, the C920 or 940 right now. There are some different type of microphones. You can find very good equipment right now. chip. Now, this is another example that I want to show you, multiple camera mobile. So in here we have a ceiling camera. This is a camera in a tripod. This area right here, the top left is a camera in a tripod. This is a ceiling camera. This is, I am also capturing the desktop, as you can see. And then somewhere in here, where is it? Right here. Somewhere in here, I am showing right here how you can add a mobile source with an iPad. And you see, I can walk with my iPad throughout the room, and that will be incorporated in my video. So I stop in there, and that's it. So I showed you how you can do that type of stuff you can have. Now, this is a mobile version in which is a video, but we also have the way that it looks in a normal web browser is slightly different. In a web browser, this is the same recording, but this is optimized for the web browser. As you can see, it's showing just that webcam. Now I added the ceiling webcam. I have 2 webcams now. And you can control, now I added the desktop. And when you edit the video, you can control what to show in the main screen. What to show in the main screen. So eventually in here, I'm gonna show I think right here is gonna show. Yeah, now I am showing the iPad source. So notice how it looks different, because in here you can control what to appear in the secondary screen. Right here in this secondary screen, you can control what you want to show. You can, when you edit the video, you can cut off the sections of the other sources that you don't want to show, and the only source that is available will show. And that's how I did this. So if I go to edit, you're gonna see here that there are multiple sources in here. I got actually 4 sources. I have a primary video that is a webcam, a secondary video that is also a ceiling webcam, and I got the mobile source in here also. So we got 4 video sources in here. One is the desktop and one is the mobile. This section right here is the mobile webcam, the iPad camera that I added right here. And notice how it's cut off sector section. Those are the sections that are not showing. That's what it looks like. There are several people that have done some very interesting things in here. You can use PowerPoint or even Microsoft Word to create a kind of whiteboarding stuff with your PC. We have a one-button studio that we create videos in green screen, but that's what we use here in the College of Business. This is when we create most of our welcome videos for our students. As you can see, have the caption that we added. Okay, but yes, any other questions? Let me know. I know it's a lot of information. I know that is a lot of information, kind of like drinking from a hose. But my recommendation is download that Quick Start, Faculty Quick Start, and go through those steps. And later on, you can start adding more cameras, etc. Get familiar with editing videos. If you already have content developed in Camtasia, go ahead and use it. You can upgrade it. Any question that we need to answer, Kathryn?
I think we got through all the ones that have been entered so far. If anyone has another question before we head out, please feel free to type it in or just unmute and ask.
Yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions. There is a link that we will be sent probably in a couple of days. Link of the video of this presentation plus the chat of the presentation. We're gonna send that to you in a couple of days so you can watch the video and also read the chat if you didn't have the chat open. There's a lot of good information in the chat. Oh, now that I saw YouTube in here, there is another important thing that I want to show you. We have faculties in the music department. There are some faculty in the music department that have created videos in which you can insert a YouTube video in your presentation. So if I go here and edit this video, for example, just to give you an idea, I click in here and say, in here I want to insert something. If you go right here, I can insert a quiz, or insert a YouTube video, as you can see there. You can insert a YouTube video. So we got a faculty in the music department. I wish I can I know his last name to show you what he has done. He have created videos in which he talks about music, but he have created maybe this one, Spring 2020, 20th Century Music. So I'm gonna look for that right here. (2020). How do you spell it? Let me type music just in there. Here it is. So I don't know if these are the videos. Yes, you can insert not only video, but you can insert links to other resources inside. This is a link to a web page. You see, he can insert it right there. He inserted a quiz in here and a quiz at the end. So this is one of the videos that he created, but there are some that he created actually. Oh, I closed it. He created inserted YouTube videos. It's probably the wrong class. Probably the other class is the one that he had the YouTube video. Let me see if this is it. No, it's the same videos. But he can insert YouTube videos within the actual video. And it will play the video in YouTube and then go back to your Panopto video. So those are other things that you can do, basically, just to give you ideas. Well, thank you very much. It is 2:32. Thank you very much for this. You can contact me anytime. There is any information regarding that you need help with anything, let us know. And this will conclude this presentation for today. Let me stop the recording first.
Thank you, Carlos.